screen. Whoop, that's the wrong game.
I was going to say, it still looks like Aether's.
Yeah.
Now we're here.
Yeah. And we have that beautiful lag again.
Yeah.
Just like the old days. It would lag for a little while on the first stream and then hopefully sort itself out, but I don't know, man. Something's goofy with our internet.
Yeah. They done dialed back our bandwidth without telling us.
Maybe I should bring up my fucking see how the internet speed test, see if that tells us anything useful, except why would it? I can't tell what that is.
That's a number.
Yeah, but is it upload or down? Oh, it's download.
That's not great.
Upload's looking pretty stinky. Uh-oh.
What's going on there?
Yeah.
Hey, Spectrum, you mind telling us a little bit about what's going on there?
Yeah. Maybe I had a little fucking oopsie doopsie in your poopsie. Man,
Is that done supposed to be moved?
It don't matter. This is the Elgato capture, so.
Oh, okay.
At least I think that's what that is. Yep. I'll lock it in place. Now it won't move. But yeah. So, Ryan has wanted me to play this game ever since he discovered I've never played it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I know that this game is the funny narrator game.
Yes.
And I really don't know fucking anything about it. I just know that a funny man talks.
I will tell you one thing because it's important in relation to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh.
After you've played it for a certain amount of time, a door will be available for you to walk through, and it has a sign pointing to it saying new content. Don't go through that door until you are done with the base game.
Okay.
And when I say done with it, I mean you've seen enough and you're good.
Oh.
So,
All right.
because
Please launch on the correct window.
see, I've gotten every ending in the base game, but I don't know too much about the expansion other than wow. So there's gonna be some cool stuff they do.
I do know them. English. Have you placed it? No. It keeps making me think that there's fucking dust particles on my TV, but I know there's not.
I am very entertained by the fact that they have this slider because almost everything in this game is perfectly well lit.
Yeah. So what if you just do that? Actually, yeah, it's barely visible
It's
now.
barely visible.
Fucking hell.
I don't think it even does anything, to be honest.
Yeah, I have a feeling there's some things like that. There's actually something I want to test.
This doesn't fucking matter, okay? This doesn't matter. You are taking the piss.
Hold on a second. Let me get it right. It's like a test. Hold on a second.
I didn't even know about this part.
It's because I've never played it before.
No, I mean, I didn't know about it.
Oh, yeah, it's because I clicked that I'd never played it before.
Oh. Well, this stuff isn't in the original, and I don't have the Ultra Deluxe.
All right, let me see if it does do... Ah, it does have it. Okay. All right. I have a theory.
About what?
Let me see what happens if I click this. I have a feeling that he wouldn't be muted if I did that.
Yeah, he would.
Oh, wow.
You'll just see the subtitles.
What if you turn off the subtitles too?
I bet this would be a very weird game if you did that. There'd probably some. I wouldn't even be surprised if there would be something that would come up in the middle of the screen saying, "Hey, there's a guy that's supposed to talk to you throughout all of this. Please don't do that."
Yeah.
You know.
Let me just send out a quick tweet. I'm gonna do it on this computer. There we go. Okay, I gotta make you smaller again and bring this back. There we go. Okay, so I gotta test the game's audio, make sure everything's decent. Turn that back up. Oh! What? I heard him talk earlier.
Yeah.
What? Oh, I hold it. Do I?
This is the story of a man named Stanley. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh, there you go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Fuck, I think I might just need it at full to hear it right. In Steam,
This
or
is
in
the
stream.
story of a man named Stanley.
Come on, stop lagging. I need to test you. Okay. Hear it at full. Come on, don't lag. Alright, that'll work. We got
Alright.
subtitles anyways. Okay. Same quality profile. More or less. Yes. Very good. Okay. Alright. Let's see what Ryan says is the... oh, okay. Okay. I knew that. I knew that. You can't fool me, video game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple.
Oh.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
That's what you
Orders
do.
came to him
Yeah.
from a monitor on his desk, telling him what
I don't think we have 427 rooms in our house though.
But
so.
you do type exactly
This is
like
what
that.
employee
Yes.
427 did.
It really frustrates my callers because it takes a fucking century for me to type anything.
Considered it so
Look at his screen!
Stanley
He's
relished
getting there.
every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. Stanley was happy.
Aw. I knew it was a good game. Oh,
And
that
then
was a
one
good
day,
game. Oh.
Something very peculiar happened.
No, I don't want conflict.
Something that would forever change
Especially
Stanley.
not in the workplace.
Something he would
That's
never
right.
quite forget.
I'm gonna report that
He
to
had been at
HR.
his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
That's also me at work.
To give him instructions, call a meeting, even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Yep. He sure did. I had something happen at work.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What happened?
Something happened to somebody up in a unit after we let some guests up. And they said we did not call them to let them know that they were coming up, but we did. it was a bad thing that was supposed to have happened, but this person is not quite well currently,
Oh.
like in the brain space. So I was just like, I'll get all the footage and show you everything, man. I did everything I was supposed to do.
Yeah. That's what you gotta do, man. Don't let anybody push you around.
Yeah. I mean, my the guy who works above my position, I don't have feet. He knows. He understands. Oh. Okay, let's interact. Wow. Wow. Oh, this is what you do in the workplace. You match
Yeah.
the number.
Power squats.
Oh. Okay. Hello. Where are my friends? Damn it.
All of his co-workers
Ah.
were gone. What could it mean?
The achievement door.
Stanley decided
Yeah.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Yeah, you
he
could get an
simply needs a
achievement.
memo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Please, are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Yes.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth?
That's what other people did.
I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
I'm not doing that.
All right. Look at this guy's job.
Oh my god.
Look at his job.
Oh no. His light isn't even plugged in.
It doesn't even have a cable.
No, neither does the pencil sharpener. Wow.
That's his existence.
Oh, he hates Mond.
Yes.
That sucks. I hate Mond as well. Ooh, green phone. Who RT'd? Good question. Why does it let me click on this stuff? It's weird.
It is.
Oh, it's gone. Where was it? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Oh, hello. Haha.
You done powered off that man's computational device.
Yeah, what's he gonna do about it? He ain't here.
That's right. He's not.
I like who I just hate my bows. Aisle? Very good. This is a standard workplace. I could work here.
I like the Microsoft login screen backgrounds they printed out and put up on the wall.
Oh yeah. Photos that were based images that were based on real photos taken, but they just got the yeah. Ah. No, you're good, 424. I believe in you. Okay, we're getting into what? When the mighty have wow, the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, I don't know.
Very strange. Yeah, it's been a very, very long time since I've seen this game. Like when it first came out, I think I saw people play it, but I got bored because I realized this is not the type of game you watch.
Yeah.
So I was like, I should not see this, and that's why all I know is that the narrator says funny things.
The when the deluxe edition came out, I didn't really know too much about them actually making like another game.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, what the heck is this? And then I ended up watching it, and like at first I thought it was like the same game with like some expansion in it, and then I kept watching, and then it got to a point where it was like, all right, I need to stop watching this.
Yeah. Didn't they make another game that's kind of like this?
I don't remember.
I thought they did. All right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well, you know how it goes.
There you go.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
That guy had a bad day.
Yeah. He even left the light on. The lights that don't have wires.
They use battery here.
I only like batteries for lunch. Oh. Big number.
Yeah. You can see into the other world.
Yes, I can. Eventually I will journey. Oh, yeah, it was like a... Yeah, I remember the other game. It was a game where... Oh, you know, it might not have been these guys, though. But it was a game that kind of reminded me of this. I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah.
truly a room worth admiring.
Yeah.
It had really been worth the detour after all.
Yeah.
Just to spend
If I
a few
become a
moments
millionaire, I want
experiencing
this room
wacky
recreated
places.
perfectly in an area of
Stanley
my
simply stood
mansion.
here, drinking it all in.
Yeah. The vending machine, especially.
Yeah, and like that's not going to be a real window. It's literally just going to be like a bank of fluorescent lights with a shade in front of it.
Really worth it being here.
Like this will be underground.
A
Yep.
room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
They're not paintings.
I didn't even know there was another person in this building. I'm not even here. Look.
At this
Yeah.
point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
A pencil sharpener. Who would have done that? Yeah, I want to get me some cold
Stanley
drinks.
sat around waiting for
Yeah.
more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
This coffee machine is so...
Coffee nut.
Look at how low it is on the ground. you this is the squat coffee. If
Yeah.
you can only get coffee from it if you're doing squats, because if you bend over, that's gonna hurt your back.
This is the Slav break room.
Oh, it's on the floor. Don't do that. This place is a fucking mess, anyways.
Yeah. They have no regard.
The chairs are decent though. Yeah.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
Oh, the numbers get bigger.
First open door on his left to get back to business.
Oh yeah, I've definitely seen some Half-Life mods that Jolly plays that are very much inspired by this.
Oh yeah.
Those are pretty good. Like watch paint dry. The Half-Life.
I remember the premise, but I
Yeah.
don't remember what actually happened. In that
I
one.
don't remember either. There's also the button pushing one where he just had to keep getting to the end of a hallway, and the guy just kept telling him not to push the button. And he'd like move it further away. He's like, now it's on the ceiling. What are you gonna do? He like finds a box, gets on it, jumps and pushes it. It was very, very much in the light of this.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Ah, weapons.
I don't know about that. Look at that tiny fence.
Yeah, this actually makes sense.
It does?
Yeah, but it's like it came off somewhere, and they're like, "Where do we put it?" Well, we're not just gonna get rid of it. We can't just throw it in the trash compactor. Okay, well, we have to take it somewhere. Who's gonna do it? Anyways, let's just put it out of the way.
Yeah.
Like that makes the most sense.
Yeah, this guardrail to this precipice here is so small you could just trip over it if you walked into it.
It's true. Ah, escape,
Yeah.
freedom. Oh, I have one like this at work. I have exactly that same fucking
Perfectly
dolly at work.
recreated.
Yeah.
This is Chris's work. He just never got to the infinitely tall. Man, the forklift you would need to get the boxes off the top.
Ryan, this is our normal package room for the place I work. And guess what? They don't pick them up. They're just like, oh, I'll get it later today. And then they don't. They'll be like, they'll be like, "Oh, did I get a package?" It's like, "Yeah, you got a really big one back here." Ooh, I don't want that one. I'll take the other ones though. What? It's yours.
Didn't you like pay for it or something?
All right. Do not jump from the cargo. Oh, this is what they use to get it.
Yeah.
Cool. Ooh, no. The rails don't go over there. Never mind. Will cause death. So you jump it off. Huh.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley left from the platform and crashed to his death.
Yes.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
No, now they know I'm very powerful.
That's right.
Aw, it put me all the way back here.
Coworkers were gone.
Yep.
What could it... Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort.
I'm too
Let me
busy.
see
I'm at
5
work.
Clicks. Suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's when Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted
wanna
to
see if
stop
he
by
gets
the
upset
employee
'cause I
lounge
keep
first,
just going.
just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. But
Nope, he doesn't care.
Took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions.
Be great if you could just rip the door off.
Yeah. He took
When
the door.
when I said Stanley took the door, I
Yeah.
did not think it would be this, but here it is. He has the door now.
Stanley has taken the door on the left. Yes.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced I want something bad to happen to you? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Yes.
Let me prove that I'm on
I love that.
chance.
Oh fuck! There was something I did want to mention to you. A Half-Life mod that Jolly played, where everything is auto-translated.
I think I remember that, but I didn't watch it.
Oh my god! It's fucking incredible. I gotta send that to you.
Yeah, it's like auto-translated from one language to another another, and then back to English.
Yeah, and even the stuff that's written in the game, they just like put a solid color and the translated words.
Good.
Oh my god, it's great. But yeah, I think this game came after Portal 1 and 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they just had the idea of that that ambivalent voice telling you what to do and, you know, being snarky with you, and they were just like, what if we just did that?
Yeah.
And
They picked a great voice actor as the
Yeah.
narrator as well. He really does. He really does a good job, especially for the new stuff. They got him to come back.
Oh, cool. The numbers are... Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked
there it
through
is.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find
Yeah.
out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well,
I do.
don't let me stop you.
You won't.
You see, there's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map. because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms,
Orange.
exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining
Where are
the
the
entire
exposed
story I'd
developer
written out
textures?
specifically
The wall.
for you?
Oh!
I think I put a lot of time into that, because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see.
Yeah.
Help
Truly.
me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires in you. What made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Yeah.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option.
Ah.
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
No. No. This is one Steam review you have to write, Chris.
One? I
Oh,
mean, I
damn.
understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a one? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Good.
To be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Excellent.
Let's take a look.
Oh. The worldwide leaderboard.
Yeah.
I don't think these are real. Oh.
You're just below a dead rat and Mussolini.
Good.
Now, would you say that competitive leadership helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers. I forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Oh,
You
good.
wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left.
Oh.
You click the button to move him back to the right.
Oh.
If he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game.
Yeah.
All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family
What
life.
if I
I think the
pause you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just want to see what he does. Also, I want to turn up the game's audio.
I don't think there's any consequence to pausing because
Probably not.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. This is the story of a man named Stanley. This world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I will.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or despite me?
He's not real.
The latter, well, I don't know what to do.
Get a
I'm
real
thinking of
baby.
ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me.
Get a real
I'm not even
baby.
going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Aw.
Let's see. What do we have here?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's play Smash Brothers, dude. I
Yeah.
bet you really suck at it.
This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Is it Bloodborne? Is it Bloodborne for PC, finally? Is it coming?
Aha!
Oh, I don't like this game.
What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory?
It's Firewatch.
What is our motivation?
yeah.
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower.
I
Perhaps
mean-
for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes,
Did they
that
make
must
this
be it.
game?
What a
No,
fascinating
I thought
venture
so.
into the experience of total mental
Uh,
depravity.
It used to load Minecraft, but then after
Oh.
Microsoft bought
And
it, they
seems as if-
had to change it to something
Come,
else.
Let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
I don't want to do that.
Space Puffs.
buffs.
Your cum tower.
So they're just making fun of this game, or is it like jabs in good humor?
Oh no. No, it can't be.
I don't know. Can it be? What if it is?
It's a little bit of a jab.
It is. It's an open world game.
Ah!
Block it off.
Thank you.
Thank goodness, Stanley.
Better.
Close call. You really wandered off into that.
I know, dude.
Just wandering around, no wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any.
I know. I hate it too.
Once we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
Yeah.
Preferably something with walls.
Yes.
Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Yeah, like West Germany or something.
Those walls were surmounted,
I
though.
think this will be just the thing.
You got a good point there.
It took a few years, but, you know.
This is Rocket League.
See, this
Yep.
is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Yeah, but you didn't give me the car, so, you know.
Yeah.
No
Okay,
real
so what
point.
exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
Good.
We'll run the bases and do a
what?
touchdown together.
I think it's sports ball.
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Oh.
Hold on. What are you doing?
I'm back.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley.
Oh, finally, I'm back in the game.
Yeah.
I escaped.
You did.
Treacherous terrain, though. What the hell? Hey.
Wait a minute.
You see, that's one of those things where it's like, I don't know if that's on purpose. That's the other thing about this game.
I'm pretty sure that's not on purpose.
Yeah, probably not. Alright, I can't trust that. I gotta go this way. I don't got no flashlight. Also, this is not well lit. Oh. I did it. Oh, finally back at work.
Yeah. You found it, Chris.
Work.
The original Stanley Parable map.
I finally found a job in this economy.
Thousands of miles below the surface of the earth in an abandoned office.
Yep. So, just a guess. I'm assuming this is this game does not have an ending.
It has many endings.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it's just like a looping experience
It basically is.
with a lot of like clever lines from the narrator to make it loop like in a way that works.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're saying it has endings.
Yep. Basically, every time you get the game to restart, you found an ending.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know. So I've done that already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you leapt off the platform and killed yourself, remember?
Oh, yeah.
and everyone was very impressed with how powerful your being is.
Well, obviously. Why else would I do it if not to have other people praise and appreciate me? There's no reason to do anything in the world without that. Oh, just having my lovely day at work. Oh, yes, more of this. Oh, yes, maybe that. Maybe, one of these. A little bit of these, maybe. Yes. I knew it. I knew it the whole time. Oh,
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down
yeah,
wherever he is right now.
I did.
I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap
I'm a
everything up
strong,
at the end,
independent
make
gamer. I don't
sense
need
out of
no
the chaos
narrator.
and the fear and the
Yeah.
confusion.
I play open world games inside my open world games.
I've played D&D.
I'll be back. There's no other way.
I don't need your narration to lead my narrative.
Then I'll be back.
I play RuneScape as a tile man account. Can't fucking beat me.
I can wait.
Did you ever seen that?
Tile man account? What's that?
Basically, you start a new character in RuneScape, and you cannot move from the tile you started on. But every 1,000 experience you earn, you unlock one additional tile on the RuneScape map.
Every time you what?
Every time you get 1,000 experience in anything.
Oh.
Yeah. So it starts off like you're standing in a 1x1 box, and just all you can do is interact with things that walk by you.
Jesus.
And then after you get 1,000 experience, you get one more tile. And then you just move back and forth between those two tiles doing things for experience. You know, and then eventually you get more and more and more, and then...
Yeah. All right, let me get back to the cargo
This
place.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly.
Oh, you're going to ride the elevator the whole way?
Yeah.
Or are you going to go through the red door?
I did not go through the red door, that's
A
true.
work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Just slam the door, keep walking.
Following directions, it's incredible he wasn't
Yeah, I was kind of...
5 years ago.
I was kind of imagining that every time you
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps
even like
we're off on
repeat the
wrong
same
foot.
decisions.
I'm not your
Like even here, I was imagining that he would be referencing what I did earlier, but
the fact
There are certain things where if you keep doing it, he will get frustrated with you.
there's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
There's even something that irritates him so badly that if you keep doing it, he edits the map so it's not there anymore.
I would assume that that's that door.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Is it Lady Liberty? Oh, her, the bulldog.
Yeah. She's been waiting for you, Stanley.
Who did that? Oh, obviously the forklift driver.
Make love to it.
The fucking forklift. Hey, how did you get those windows broken? That's impressive.
He had 2 other forklifts pick him up.
That's so, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone?
It was loud.
It wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
It was
You
loud.
actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in.
Didn't we already do that?
Roll credits.
No.
She's my wife.
Picking up the phone is actually
We already did the
correct course of action.
That's what the ceremony was.
Possible. None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic...
I'm actually really surprised that you thought to do that right away.
Or did you not grasp
I know
the
games like
situation?
these,
Well,
so
I have this on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision making in the real world. Please observe
Oh
this
my
helpful
God.
instructional video.
oh, here we go.
It's the best part of being a real person.
This seems like
But
a
if
Rick
used
and Morty
incorrectly,
skit.
It can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Oh.
He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
Oh.
Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read.
I'd rather do that.
Which choice would you make?
Books are
Remember
confusing,
that unlike
dude.
here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real.
Hurting them.
Allow the
They're
person
not
to
real.
finish,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
My goodness, is it 4:30 already?
Choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
Fair
and
enough.
The feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Good.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed
Oh.
that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry.
Danger
Now that you're
everywhere.
properly informed on good decision making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
I like how the phone had a power connection, but no phone line.
Yeah. Seems like everything here makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, wait a minute. They're all the same. It's not right.
Good.
Oh, I see what's going on.
Yeah, you're going back.
This has a fence on it?
Now that we
Yeah, he
know
gave
your
you a
choice,
safety
Ah.
you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
That's
That
fair.
story would make no sense at all.
Make a
We
little
just need to
sense.
get you home as soon as possible before the narrative
What do you
contradiction
mean,
gets
home?
any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
What do you mean, home?
You know, on the right path. Uh-oh.
I mean, if I die, that'll be an ending, right?
Hey, he'll just be dead.
And then I'd have to go through all that again, wouldn't I?
Only if you wanted to.
Yeah, but I really want to show him.
All
He
right.
missed a spot.
Sure.
I don't think it's worth it.
Just trying to kill yourself. The narrator desperately editing the map to keep you from dying.
Yeah, that's what I would hope he would do. But if it would just send me back to the fucking beginning,
It's like that fucking game where one of the players is a baby and keeps trying to
Yes.
fucking kill himself by like drinking everything under the sink.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would want him to just like stop me from dying, and just be
make
like,
you
okay,
levitate.
Or, yeah, just be like, okay,
Almost
didn't
there.
mean that.
You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
That's
I'm
right.
quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Yes.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Do these have any significance to be?
No.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
I figured people might have. Oh, look at that!
Oh,
Now he had a
that's
worse.
some Salvador Dali going on in there.
He had a worse day now. Oh, an anime girl.
If you say so.
Where are her organs? These lights aren't all on.
Nah. Although some of them are off even the first time you come in here.
Can't close it. Can I close this? No. Aw. No freedom.
Everything is bended as much as it can be bended.
Open the door, fool.
No.
What if I do the door that many times?
Then we're gonna die of old age here, so.
Move this a little.
I'm pretty sure that's like at least like 100 years worth of clicking.
Didn't even close the door.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get
What?
out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing
Wait a minute!
Wait a minute.
It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to actually make it worth it? To know that my story is now...
That's me.
I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way.
The
Is it better to
future
shut
was
the game
yesterday,
down
tomorrow.
to
What?
really destroy all
Whoa.
the work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I...
It's a good slogan.
I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Ah. I want to do escape.
There's no escape from a power outage.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are.
Well, you're a bad game
Entire
creator.
game destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
Yeah.
You just had to see?
Yeah.
Didn't I
Yeah.
impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
No.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
I don't believe in
That
communism,
thought
my dude.
hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story.
Oh no.
Every DM ever.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left,
I
you
feel
would have
like-
seen it. There was a whole underground.
I feel like this is more a comment on developers that don't appreciate that when they publish a game and then give it to other people, it's not so much theirs anymore. You know? Maybe you shouldn't fucking cry about people finding and abusing stuff that you didn't do properly.
Putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh my god.
No! Why did you do that?
Oh.
Quickly.
Oh.
Is behave exactly as
Oh.
Stanley would. That means...
Oh.
is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means
Oh, his game. I get it.
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means
I get it.
is behave exactly as
I think.
Stanley would. That means is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means
Is this supposed to happen?
is behave exactly as Stanley.
I don't
That means
I don't know.
That's
is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means
Oh no.
is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means
Uh-oh. I think the game is
behave exactly as Stanley would.
Wow.
That means
I think he actually
is behave exactly
Yeah.
as Stanley would. That means
Yep, the game is yeah. Cuz I can pause during this.
Wow.
So he's like, "Yep, you broke the game."
Good.
is behave
Great. Let's do the red door now.
All of his
Okay.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to
But
go
yeah,
to the meeting room.
um,
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I think I think you're a bit right on that. But I do.
Oh.
Huh? Why are you doing that?
So there's something you can do with the computers now.
I have to find all of the computers that say that.
Yeah.
Is that only going to be on the correct road?
It's only in these two areas, so like
Oh.
back towards the beginning and here.
Oh.
I don't know if you can always do it all in one
No matter how
playthrough,
hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a
but
trace of his
yeah, you have to
co-workers.
check the computers, including the one in your room.
I can't go into my room.
Your door might reopen if under certain circumstances.
Okay, so I probably can't do this yet.
Yeah. Well, you got one part of the puzzle done.
Hmm.
It'll remember that piece.
Oh, okay.
So you just have to keep looking for computers that have something to do on them. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, shit, what was I thinking of? It was in the line of thought of the thing you were saying earlier about it being a comment on you know,
Yeah.
but man, there was something I was going to say. I just can't remember what it was.
Yeah. It's like
Oh.
no matter how silly and stupid it is and how fucking pointless they make everything in the game because, you know, players optimize all the fun out and they find all of the bugs and they make you look like a real piece of shit because you can't program worth a damn. You know, it's once you publish it, it's
When
public
Stanley
domain
came
and
to
you
a
have
set
to
of
just
two
kind of
open
accept that
doors,
people are
he
going to
entered
do
the
that.
door on his left.
What it made me think of was actually D&D.
This
Was,
the direct way to the meeting room.
It immediately, he's like, "Oh, my story, you ruined it because you did this one thing." It's like,
Just to admire it.
you're a bad DM if that's how you're thinking.
Yeah. Also, if your story was that fragile, maybe you should have come up with some more contingencies to get it back on track.
Yeah, like one of my campaigns, I kind of fucked up
Stanley for the first time
because
understood
I
true
was
happiness.
basically like
Then the feeling went away.
pigeonholing
Then
them
back to
into
business, Stanley took the first
into
open door on his
doing a
left.
specific thing, and I realized afterwards it's like I had basically made the plan for them, and I was so I felt I realized afterwards I did that wrong, and I should simplify it. Okay, I get to the red door by going this way and then jumping off.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult.
How do I get
but
to the
fact is
truck?
that the story has been about nothing but
Gravity.
you all this time.
No.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero
I'm in the middle of
consideration for
something, my
others?
man.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why? I don't know how to convince you.
Everybody
of this,
wants
but
something
I
bad to
really do
happen to
want
me.
help
I'm a
you,
wanted
to show
man.
you something
You know, something
beautiful.
that's really incredible to me
Prove it. Let me
is
prove
how
that
they
I'm on
paced
your
everything
side.
out,
Give me a
like
chance.
map design
Now
wise,
listen carefully,
so
this
that
is
no
important.
matter how fast you
Stanley
run,
walked through the
you
red door.
you almost can never outpace the narrator. Like that hallway that they designed to
Yeah.
get to these doors was
Yeah.
exactly the right length that
Yep.
you got here right when he was ready to continue talking.
Yeah. No, that's true. I hadn't noticed because earlier you can outpace him.
Yeah. Although you can only outpace him if you're trying to contradict everything that he says.
Ah.
Like that's the first time where you have the opportunity to provide friction against the narrator by
Yeah.
choosing what he doesn't want you to do. If you choose the option on the left and kind of just keep doing what he tells you, you can't really outpace him.
Oh, they're different devices. Wait, they're different devices. Weird.
The sound effect for the clicking doesn't really mean anything.
It does to me.
Oh, okay.
It made them two different entities. One is door, one is that.
Yeah. They identified it as computer noise object.
I want the red door with the arrows on it.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Yeah.
I want the door with the arrows. Give me the door with the arrows.
I still don't think we're communicating
There we go.
properly. Stanley walked through the red
special door.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
No.
The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
Yeah.
You see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop.
Okay.
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
Okay.
And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
It would be great if you closed the door.
No, I stopped.
Yeah, he wants you to go in the door.
No, he wants me to stop.
Yeah, because he wanted you to stop at the door.
Oh. No. Oh, it's a loop.
Yeah.
Interesting. Two doors.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Was that space?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy. No, wait. Where are you going?
I like this room.
Yeah. All the spackle.
Oh yeah, this is spackle.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Yeah, but what's up here?
It'd be funny if I
No,
fell down the
Stanley,
stairs.
Let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
What's that? Oh,
It is a piece of wood.
the stairs don't go anywhere.
What are you talking about? They go somewhere.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, no. What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
But it's funnier that way.
Yeah.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can
Oh,
you
I'm
do that
slower
for
now.
me?
Yeah, your legs are all crunchy.
Yes, because it takes multiple falls on my legs to
God.
die.
Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform and never be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
I
Am I
mean,
reading the situation correctly?
well,
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
way
Looks
too
like
much.
You wanted to make a choice after all.
Now that my legs are pudding, I'm going to live under the stairs.
Grind my head against the metal. That'll kill me faster. Just. Maybe you can stop me with one of your hilarious jokes. Ah, sprinkler pipes. Yeah, these are the pipes that the dry system runs through.
Why does a dry system need liquid pipes?
Because it makes things not on fire.
What does that have to do with being dry?
Exactly.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
There you go, Chris. You did it. You rebelled. You're a man who's powerful.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally.
What do you mean,
This is
finally?
great, he
Oh.
thought to himself.
This
This
is-
is what I've wanted
this
all
is
along.
different.
I got what I wanted.
Yeah?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find
That
a
was
trace
different.
of his co-workers.
At least that sounded different.
Yeah?
I don't remember him talking about that before. Ah,
Ah. A new piece of the puzzle.
I don't think I missed anything on the other route aside from standing in the stars.
No. The only thing on the right side that you haven't done is
When
go to the
Stanley
left
came to
when he
set
tells you
two
to
open doors,
and
he
answer the
entered
phone when he
door
tells
on
you
his
to.
left.
Oh, yeah. I don't really want to do that.
All right.
Oh, yeah, it's, that.
It's white outside.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he
Oh.
might find an answer there.
I need to know this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think so. I think that holds water. Looks like some Habbo Hotel motherfuckers.
Where's the afro, though?
I'd like to see some sighting on that. That could be right. Now we're getting somewhere.
Fill out in triplicate.
Plant life. Less air.
Hope.
Comatose. Mitosis. That's actually correct.
Yeah. What a great PowerPoint.
Yeah. If I ever get into management, I'm going to show that exact one. What do people want? Things? Happy feelings, cross that out. Violet James, you were fired. Money, more money. Things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs? Graphs about things and money. We have our new product. What is hot? Target demographic, teenagers. Stripes, require more that's a good point, yeah. Colored in segment, yep. The stock market is somewhere here. Yeah, I'm right about that. Telephone directory.
A lot of percent. Good.
Mm-hmm. Space between the teenagers. Throw something in the idea bin. Ah. 10. No more bin trash. Fixing. I can't fill out the form. And there's that get Chris out of the broom closet. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. What's going on? Oh, that's erased. Meeting schedule. Weekly target admin. Marketing Mondays.
Oh, by like the room or desk number they have.
Cabal planning.
Good.
We're broke Wednesday. Good. I don't even remember what he said last.
Core value expenditures. Monetize free to play.
Yeah. I mean, we have. Chris.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Where are you? Where are you, me?
Where are you, Chris?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
There he is. It's me.
Oh! Trapped on a slippy sign forever.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Sweet fuck all. Oh, it is Joel. Hey, guys.
Are you really still in the
How's
broom closet?
this beautiful
Standing
day of
around
Pride
doing
Month
nothing?
going for you?
Why? Please offer me some
Pretty good.
explanation
Our
here.
internet is still
Genuinely
stinky.
confused.
But we are Stanley paraboling.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here.
I told my month
If
there's
I'd
nothing
said
to be proud
Stanley
about.
walked past the broom
Smoke
closet,
weed in
I'm sure
there,
you'd had a reason
like in
for
high
exploring
school.
it to find out.
Yeah.
But it didn't even occur to me because literally
The
this
weed closet.
is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Well, then why did you put my name on it?
That's a good point, broom
Maybe to
closet.
you, this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope
Good.
your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly. He probably only got the job because they found he how stupid he is. That all with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
All right, now I'm gonna tell my friends
Well,
about the
I've
broom
come to a
closet.
conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
That's fair.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability.
You know, if I knew how to, like, make viruses, I would love to make a virus that just plays this audio. The person at this computer is dead.
Yep.
And filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that,
Maybe-
just step out into the hallway.
Maybe stitch together the audio so it says the person at this computer is dumb and ugly and fat and stupid.
Also, they're addicted to drugs and
Yeah.
hookers.
Stanley said it's because your internet is gay and it's being oppressed.
Stanley said that.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah, Spectrum's been having a time. I don't know what's going on. We had this issue around when we moved in.
Yeah.
It was always on like a certain day of the week, where it would just be like this, and our upload speed is fucking in the shitter.
It is dog wooter, let me tell you.
Brian, if you could make it so that your piss is just dog water. Yeah, like it. I mean, obviously, you know, it's still going through the biological process of, you know, getting rid of whatever liquids you don't need, but what comes out is dog water. Would you think you would do that?
Is it still boiling hot? Because that would
No.
probably be bad.
No,
Oh, okay.
just the normal temperature.
Probably
of piss.
not, because like the smell of like hot dog water is like really unappealing.
It's not preferable to piss.
I mean, like my piss is something that my nose is accustomed to. Right?
Second player.
Like I'm not used to smelling like Oscar Mayer water like constantly.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Yeah, he won't react anymore. He's done with your shenanigans.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
Oh,
upstairs to
boy.
his boss's office.
Well, they just keep coming, don't they?
Yes. Yes, they really do, Chris.
All right.
Just when you think they couldn't possibly add even more to this game, you will be amazed.
Paper. That would be a cool survival mechanism to be able to pee dog water. And who knows, you might find a girl who likes to drink. Okay.
Put that on my Tinder profile.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Oh.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
It made sense to
And as
me.
Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Ah.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! he yelled. "This is all a dream." Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Yeah, you're fine.
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying.
I wish I
Began to
could
gently
remember
float
my
off the ground.
dreams better. Because I know sometimes I wake up and I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like, I almost never have a dream that's scary anymore. Like, it's always just weird.
Yeah.
How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed
Some of them I
to
remember
ask
better than
himself
others.
sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing? And
Another thing that's interesting, too, is I
Now
know,
the voice was
like,
describing itself
around the
as
time
by
that I
Stanley,
came
who
down
found it
here,
particularly strange.
and, like,
How
up
would you
until
know about a voice
I
describing
started
me,
working
thinking about
at
how it's describing
where
my
I currently
thoughts,
work.
he
Yeah.
thought. When he thought it all
I,
going on,
like, didn't
I
really
wondered if this
dream at
voice
all.
spoke to all people in their
And then,
lives.
like,
The truth was that, of course,
after that, like, up till now, like, I've gone back to just, like,
was Stanley
every
really
night.
deceiving himself?
Oh,
Just
yeah.
believing that if
the
he's
weirdest
asleep, he
shit
doesn't have
going
to
through
take
my head.
I think that's affected by
Stanley
diet a little
is
bit.
as awake right now
I
as he's
guess.
ever been
I don't
in his
know.
life.
To my knowledge. I may
Now,
be.
hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for
I know you
certain
get some
without
pretty
doubt
cool
that this was, in
hallucinations
fact,
in
a
your
dream.
subconscious
Did
if
the
you eat a
voice
lot
not
of
see him
protein
float and
right
make the
before bed.
magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
There's something
This
to do
voice
with
was a
how
part
it's
of himself,
digested.
too, surely,
Yeah.
It
surely,
makes a
if he
bunch
could
of
just-
chemicals that your
He
brain
would
trips
prove
out
it.
on.
He would prove
Yeah.
that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin,
Ah.
the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Joel says, if you jerky off a lot, you dream a
He
lot.
thought to himself, I'm through with this dream.
I don't know about
I
that.
wish it to be over.
No, I'm still
Let me
still
go back to
moving.
my
I'm still
job.
here.
Let me continue pushing the button.
I see things still
Please.
moving.
It's all I want. I want my apartment.
You see that?
And my
No.
wife.
Oh,
my
on the edge of
dog.
the screen.
Yeah.
There. Yeah.
All I want is my
Well, also
life
right in the middle, too.
exactly the way
Yeah.
it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Wow.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone.
I love that. Stanley began screaming.
Someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Okay.
I woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and went to her. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
Yeah, that's
And
fair.
in that moment,
Joel says,
she
shh,
thought to
don't tell him,
herself
but
how
see if he
lucky
has
she
hairy
was to be
palms.
normal. I am sane. I am in
I don't think
control.
anyone has ever had
I
hairy
know
palms.
what is real and what isn't.
Like, is that even a... Can someone actually grow hair on their palms? I don't think you can.
I think you can.
Where? Where does a hair follicle grow?
The very important people whose impressions
That-
of
that
her
can't be a
affect
real
her
thing.
career, and by
Well,
extension,
he's
her
referring to the when you
She
masturbate,
had
you get.
time for
I
this.
don't...
So
Yeah,
it was
that-
only a
that
moment
thing.
that she stood there, staring down at
I
the
know,
body,
but like...
and then she turned
But
away.
I'm sure that there's a genetic thing that can cause it to happen. I don't think cum makes it happen or dick friction,
Yeah.
but I think there's some kind of genetic stuff that can cause it. Unless you have an extremely rare genetic disorder called Circumscribed hairy dysembryoplasia of palms.
What the fuck? Okay. Joel says Spider-Man is one. He doesn't shoot hair out of his palms, though. They come from his wrists. And in like 50% of the Spider-Man lore, it's actually a machine that does it. So.
Well, he doesn't have hair on his palms. He has legs. Little spider legs.
Oh yeah, the little cilia hairs.
Yeah.
I don't think they're actual legs though.
They're spider grippers.
He has spider toes.
Yeah.
Just think he can put his whole hand in his mouth and suck on
All
50
this
toes
work
at
has
once.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That's a good point. Oh yeah, Joel says rip. Yeah. My workday ended exactly how all my workdays end. Going outside and screaming and then falling and having a lady judge me.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I don't know if there were any other choices for going down the stairs. I will say I didn't see that coming.
No, there's only one ending if you go down the stairs. So.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he'd come into a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, bougie.
Yeah.
Close the door. Oh, look at that.
You got soap in here.
Gotta close the door if you're going to the bathroom. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. That's a rhyme, sort of.
Yeah.
Oh, extreme bathrooms. Oh, yes.
That's a magazine I would subscribe to. If that was real, I would buy it.
That, I agree. But what concerns me is this.
Oh, no. Not this again.
Why are there 2 glasses next to the toilet?
So you can harvest the dog water.
It's a fair point. It's a little far from the sink. So I'm just saying it's a little... a little odd.
There's another one.
A 3rd glass.
They need to hire somebody to clean this room.
They need to hire somebody to fucking... They got like one shitty carpet on the ground and it looks like a yoga mat.
Yeah. It's a thick carpet.
Yeah. Oh, his assistant isn't here.
Oh, is there anything on that computer?
Yes.
Hey!
The beige pages. Yeah.
The beiges.
Why does she have 2 phones?
Because one's for the boss and one's for the secretary. Also, why do you think the secretary is a she? Yeah.
Business strategy. Oh?
Yeah.
Didn't know this was a company in China.
Shooting a panda in the face is a business strategy.
Great. Graphs! Indoors monthly. I can go wherever I want.
Yeah.
Down. Oh, my
You can
favorite.
hear the narrator jamming out.
You can?
Yeah.
Ah. I am familiar with this song. This sounds like one of those Mac iStudio songs like Red Letter Media uses.
Yeah.
Good old day at work. Not a very safe elevator, though. I'm a little upset about that.
What do you mean? Seems safe.
An elevator that shakes like this is not... It'd probably get stuck.
Oh, yeah. It's just moving that fast.
It is a big building. Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
I like that the papers glow. I wonder what most of these say, because they probably at least put the top words on it.
Yeah. There's probably a high-res, like, file somewhere you could pull from the game.
Oh, it doesn't let me...
You thought.
Thought I could send it somewhere. Oh, that.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
It's an ashtray with a handle.
Unraveled,
Also, it has, like,
Stanley
brown
wondered
piss in it.
disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret
It's not
was
what
being
cigar
held from
ashes
him?
look like. They're
What he could
gray
not have
and
known
black.
was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Oh.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I know, it's unfortunate.
Yeah. There's no way to know.
2845.
Oh, it's just shiny. Ah, wine.
Yeah.
I've bought wine like this. I got it to,
Turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in.
I got
and
it
the
to,
door just opened all by itself.
Oh.
And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Hey.
Yeah, I bought wine like that to do, oh, is it gone? What the hell? Oh, no, that's the pad. Oh! Oh, there it is. Yeah, I bought that to try and remake the, so there's a place called Maggiano's, and you can get a tomahawk steak for way too much money. And they got these, like, onions that they simmer in red wine.
Oh, yeah. I remember when you got that.
I could not recreate it. I got close, and it was okay, but it was nothing like it. Because I also didn't have their, like, compound butter. This game really is not lit well, huh?
Not this part.
Oh. This. Finally. I can go home.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free.
There's
to
multiple
think for
endings even
himself,
after this point,
to
aren't there?
question the
Yes.
future.
Oh, that's a pain in the
Why did he
ass.
feel this now?
Yeah. You
But
can,
first, it had
fuck
never
around on
occurred
this
to him.
elevator. You
This
can go
question
left. You
would
can
not
go
go
straight.
unanswered
There's
for
some
long.
different buttons you can push. You can throw yourself off a cliff.
I can fuck around on the... Oh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Forgot the wine.
Yeah.
No one's here. There's no consequences.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it
I
was
just
before
noticed
you
the metal
got
plates
onto
on the
the
doors.
elevator. It's still
Yep.
just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This
Yeah.
has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have. An
I know.
incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
I'm glad, man.
Do it again.
I'm glad you're happy with what I'm doing.
Do it if you did it again.
Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how did you come up with all of this?
What if I did it again?
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The
I don't know,
suspense
man.
is killing me.
Could be anything. Days of future past. The future was yesterday, tomorrow is now.
Wow.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
Good. Very good. I want to get one of those.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're cool.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! No! I need more time to process.
Good.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Thanks, God.
Of course, going back down in the elevator.
It's the only way to
How did I
go.
not anticipate it?
It's the only way to
sure,
go.
now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Is this the thing where he stops you from being able to do it?
What if you did it again?
What if I did it again? Oh. There we go.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley.
I
You
do.
and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of
That's
this
right.
elevator.
That's
But
true.
the
We don't
suspense,
actually know what's at the top of the elevator.
That's true.
and having to
Yeah, the
guess
game
is
designer,
the real
they
thing.
make you think it's going to be the boss's office, but
There you go. It's so
do
pretty,
you know?
so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Yeah.
Could do it slower
There
than
we
that.
go. Isn't this so much more
I am pretty
exciting,
pumped
you know,
right now.
Stanley? It seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and vividly as possible.
Yes.
They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces.
Yeah,
from the
fuck
very
those
moment that
people.
things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters?
That's
Why
right.
aren't we given time to imagine the surprises?
There are no
To have to
characters
think
in this
and to
game.
anticipate, and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it.
I mean,
This
you
is
made the
unique
game.
and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative
I don't mind being
drivel
pandered
all the
to if
time,
it's
and
the
we
right
all know
thing.
it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much.
I just love that they
Because you're
dedicated
not
this
afraid
much
to
time to
spit
people
in
who
the
try to
face of
piss off the
competition.
narrator with
Oh,
the
yeah.
elevator.
You know?
It's just like, all right, you know what?
Which is why I
Fine.
didn't know when to spring this on you, but well, I've gathered a little press conference for you so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life.
It's time for
Yes,
your
I
TED
know
Talk,
you're not
Chris.
much
Ah,
of a public
good.
guy, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley.
We do
I
have
don't
some
know if
people
you
who have been here
realize
from the
the
beginning.
impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
See?
Yeah.
It wasn't the boss's office.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here.
Ah, here we go. The world's healthiest human being. All tricks revealed. How we did it. The pyramids. The guy who went to Mars.
That's the guy.
I don't think that's him.
What do you mean? That's the guy.
No, I think this is just an advertisement for the guy who went to Mars. I don't think it was actually him.
He's pointing at himself, and there's Mars.
Yeah, he probably wants to point on himself. Ah. Very good. Ah. Stanley reveals all in his new book. Gotta make sure I get some signed copies for the fans.
That's right.
World peace, baby.
Yeah.
I'm glad I put it. Oh, I forgot to save him from the fire in that one.
Ah,
It's all right.
here it is, just through this door.
The Stanley Parables, Stanley. Stanley from the Stanley Parable on Jimmy Campbell.
It's just an arm.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty good.
How did they determine it was sentient?
Doing great. A conversation with Alexander the Great.
You're up there with the most important people who ever lived, Chris.
I just
You
like,
are a master storyteller.
I just like that one because he was known as Alexander the Great. He's here to tell you about how he's doing great.
Yeah.
I love that.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit
Writer?
about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means.
Why
to
is
craft a
Welcome
truly
Stanley
unpredictable narrative.
in
Oh, don't
quotation
worry.
marks?
Great, just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
I really am up there with the greats.
Yeah. The Lord.
Meet and greet.
Yeah.
I gotta see when that happens. Gotta give me some tickets. Is this my prepare chair?
Yeah.
Up and down again.
I like how it's meant to look like Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life.
Is it?
Yeah, the artwork on the front cover.
Wow. But it's merely referencing my, brilliant idea to go up and down the elevator.
Yeah. It's also a reference to Bilbo Baggins' book, There and Back Again.
Oh, yeah. I remember where you came from. I didn't come from there.
Stock artwork.
Oh, shit! I wish I could read that. The 4 and 5 star reviews. Damn. This way. Yeah!
Look how popular you are.
Look how real they are. Oh my god, I didn't know Dune's mom would be here.
Yeah. Dune's mom. You mean Paul's mom?
No, dude. I didn't know that was going to be an ending.
Yeah.
Good. Don't I have any messages?
I know the last computer you have to interact with for the secret computer thing is going to be your computer.
Oh, well,
So-
I think I only have
Stanley
one more
decided to go to
left.
the meeting
Oh,
room.
never mind.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Now I have one more left.
No matter
Yeah.
how hard
The
Stanley
next
looked,
ending,
he
you should
couldn't find a
respawn with the
trace
option
his
of
co-workers.
starting that.
Cool.
When Stanley came to a set of two
So
open
the only one
doors,
left on the
he
right is the
entered door on his
phone,
left.
so...
Yeah. So it seems like you have to actually do everything the narrator says and do the true ending in order to go to the new content.
Oh, the true ending.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to do everything he tells you to do.
I've never been fond of true endings
Not a
because
single person here either.
those are to me that sounds more like
Stanley decided
the
to go up
intended
to his
ending
boss's office, hoping he might find coming to a
because
staircase, Stanley walked
Well, I mean, in
upstairs
this
to
game
his
it's
boss's
more
office.
okay because there isn't really an ending at all.
yes. Yeah, it's just in other games where it's like you know, oh, that's the true ending. It's like, well, what does that mean? It's like, well, it's where the next part of the 2480
It's 8245, I think.
Wondered aloud to nobody.
8
He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling
Or
books
2845.
off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
I was hoping something would happen.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated,
There it goes.
Stanley calmly walked
But
forward into the open
yeah, the only
passageway.
time it feels like true endings come into play in any practical manner is when there's a sequel. And then they're like, "Oh, it was this ending that happened." And you know, for me it's like that feels kind of shallow. In the not in the sense that you know, the other ending doesn't matter or something like that. It's just like the developers say, "No, this is how the last story ended. So that's where we're going to continue from." It's like, I get that.
For me, it's just like you don't get to feel good about beating the game until you beat it the way we wanted you to,
Yeah.
or you've done enough ridiculously hard things that
Stanley
we
walked
put in the
straight
game
ahead
that are
through the large
optional.
door that read Mind Control Facility.
Didn't make it 20 paces. Didn't make it 20 fucking paces. And already there's something else.
Yep,
I don't think we're getting to the new content.
that's fine.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
It is meaningful. Nope. Ah. Different.
As As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he
Oh.
reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture.
What does this machine
he doesn't
do?
know the real story.
It
Trapped
makes
forever
these
in
things
his narrow
flat.
vision of what this world is.
Wall
Perhaps his
textures.
death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this vile
Didn't make
attempt
it flat.
to his brief and shallow life.
Oh.
Farewell, Stanley.
Bye.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Do it. Oh. 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 Different.
Second narrator.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
What's going on here? This is
When
not.
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Fair enough.
Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I do. I get it. Oh, the nature paintings from the
Yeah.
game. The office from the Stanley Parable.
Yeah.
The it doesn't look anything like my computer. Yeah, I remember that. Don't need any of this. Wow. The webmaster, good. Kevin Brighting. But wait a minute. Where's this other narrator?
I think it's in the additional voice work.
Ah. Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure it's Jenny Kuglin.
3 other voices? What the hell? I guess somebody had to be the baby.
One of them voice acts the wife on the phone.
Oh. Those are a little different.
The original offices 1, 2, and 3.
They don't even open. They're not what they were. Oh. Other.
The maintenance room.
Oh, no wonder I haven't been there. It's not real.
It's real. You just haven't been there yet.
No, it says the early version.
Oh.
That's close. See what's over here. Wish I had a run.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Ah. Wow. They really spruced it up.
Yeah, they really put their time and effort into it.
That one room on the right makes me think of oh fuck, what is that horrifying game?
Horrifying game.
Yeah, it's really weird.
That's not a lot to go on.
No, it's not. But I uninstalled it from my computer. Ah.
Does that sound plausible to you? Stanley walked through the green door. When Stanley came to the lift, he traveled upward to the power source at the top of the
Wow.
facility. Now look closer, this injustice. See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of poor level design. Stood on the textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitively.
Quite impressive.
Yeah, they have a museum for the game.
I mean, they did this in Ratchet and Clank, but obviously less Ah! Freedom ending. Ah, the classic. Countdown desk. Oh. Whoa. Hello?
Cool.
Do it again. Wonder why the number is lower. Ah. The Zending model. Z ending.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't get it. The game is now paused. But, oh, I see what that is. Oh. More things I didn't experience. What an interesting place. So many stuff to look at. And things to be.
Yeah.
Vent.
Oh.
Huh. To confusion ending.
Yeah. So after you go to the break room and he tells you to go to the left, there's an opportunity to go into maintenance.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, you never went in there. You just slammed the door on him every time.
Oh no, I've been to the lounge though.
But it's past the lounge. He says, Stanley took the door on his left. And you always just took the door with you and made fun of him.
Oh yeah. But the door on the right has the lounge.
Yeah. Yeah, after you leave the lounge.
Yeah. I never saw a vent in there.
Yeah, there isn't a vent.
Oh.
These are different proposals for how they were going to get you the ability to go to maintenance.
Oh, okay.
So
it's not real.
yeah. All right.
Good. The apartment timer. Oh God.
Yeah, different 427s.
Ah, different 4. Oh, I was hoping that would take me somewhere. Did I go in here?
No.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another.
Ah.
How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Am I Stanley and he's the parable? I bet.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
But I did.
All right.
Because I thought, you know what? Maybe it'd be funny.
Maybe we'll be doing that.
Huh.
Hey.
Oh.
You've done it.
I did it.
You're now in button heaven.
Wait a minute.
The people in the background are just going, Buttons.
Are they?
Buttons.
They are. What if I hit them all?
I don't know. I don't think you actually get anything for that. That would be incredibly tedious.
I can't even reach the top, the ones on the top, so. So, this is all this is, huh?
Yep. You just have to press escape and restart.
I figured. I figured. Good. Good.
It's the perfect ending for somebody who likes running around pushing hidden buttons.
Yeah.
An entire room
All
of
his
buttons
co-workers
hidden
were
away
gone.
from the world.
What
Yeah.
did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ah,
The new content door is open. All right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What was the combination for the boss's office again?
2845.
Yet there was
Okay.
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping coming to a staircase.
I wonder why the
Stanley
new
walked
content door
upstairs
opened.
to his boss's office.
I guess that museum room was a thing.
Okay,
guess, I'm not
everyone
really
knows
sure.
by now, blah blah blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh hey, look, it's a new passageway.
Is it just because I made it there quick enough?
I guess. Oh my god. I love this game sometimes.
It is not my kind of game, but I do appreciate it.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I've done it. Oh,
Yeah.
is that a button?
Yeah.
Weird.
You can also get an ending here. You can throw yourself over the edge of the platform by climbing around on the desk.
Climbing.
Yeah.
Oh. Huh. He gets a little upset about. Oh. Actually, didn't mean to do that.
Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the Mind Control Facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So, here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with
I mean, you
secret
kinda
Easter
did.
eggs.
Yeah.
How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this
Ah.
section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are. We call this track.
Okay.
Good job, you've made it to the bottom of the mind control.
I actually
facility.
want to try
Well
this
done.
ending after unlocking the new content.
Good job.
Did it. Good job.
3, 2, 1. Good job. You made it to the bottom of the mind control.
Is this just gonna loop?
No.
Okay.
Jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending.
Good.
Now it's an ending. I believe in you.
I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. But railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. 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 Good job, you did it.
Yeah.
Good job,
Good.
you did
Yeah.
it. Good
Good.
job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it.
I think that was worth it.
Yeah.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Yep, he's changing up how it starts.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
There is
he took
also
the
an
door on his
ending
left.
that will become available once every random number of game restarts.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Weird.
There's a
Feeling
door
the weight of
immediately
this
on your left
Stanley
as soon
decided
as
to
you
go up
start
to his boss's
that will,
office.
on a
Hurriedly coming
very
to the
rare
staircase,
occasion,
Stanley
open.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
And it's a very cryptic ending, and I don't really understand what it's meant to symbolize, if anything.
Here's the door, just go.
Thanks, man. You the real PVM.
Yeah. Person value most.
Yeah.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh, it's you. Bhutan.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Did he have the strength? He probably did. Because he could lift like 20 pounds.
Stanley squeezed my arm once, and it really hurt, so I think he's actually pretty strong.
They just let you climb up at all these desks, huh?
Yeah.
Employee observation protocol. Oh, camera.
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their true nature revealed. Each
Oh.
bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to
Cool. Oh,
images
who's
on
that?
a screen. And Stanley, one of
I don't
them,
know, but he's having
eternally
issues.
monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
There's me.
Yeah, there's your office.
Looks a little dim.
I mean, your office only has one desk lamp.
That's true. Oh, fired. I forgot to read those. Oh, a person.
Yeah.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only
mean,
reason
yeah.
he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Oh, this elevator. I remember this from the
He
museum.
refused
Yeah.
to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I mean, not when I first started playing this game.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Oh.
Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
What if he didn't?
Yeah, well, what if he didn't?
3.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I can't even do that one.
No, not yet.
Hmm.
I want a room like this. Just a big circle with a light in it.
This looks like the end of what's that skeleton game with the musical skeleton man?
Musical skeleton.
Yeah, it is an old, like, I think it was on Dreamcast. Mr. Bones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this looks like where you fight the final bad guy.
Oh.
Because he's got a big circle where there's things that circle around it and then they shoot at you. And it's in the ground like this. The vampire man. Well, there's the 5. Okay. Oh, there's another one up there. Oh, there's another one there. And there. Okay. 1, 2. Yeah. 3. Ah. Can't get to 4. Damn it.
Mm.
Rats. All right, let's see here. The facility power. Oh, this is what I've been training my whole job to do.
Operating mind controls?
When at last he found
Well,
the
no.
source of the room's
Input.
power,
Oh.
He knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Well, let's see if it's running at least.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself.
I gotta
Is
see
that
if it's
what you
running.
wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
Yeah.
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation
Hey.
system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification...
What DNA
nuclear
identification?
detonators are set to
There's
fire,
just an on button.
eliminating
Yeah,
the
it sucked out my
targets. How long
skin.
until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
Okay.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine.
This is a
You
little
are
bit
the
more fun
star.
now.
It's your
Yeah.
story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Let's do
A moment of
these.
solace before you're obliterated.
Yeah, I did it.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
Ah,
I
they weren't
erased
there.
them. I turned off the machine.
I
to
know
set
they
you
weren't
free.
there.
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times,
I like that.
I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing
Who's number
everyone
5?
inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though.
5 is
this
back
version of
towards
events
the-
has been rather
Oh, yeah.
amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next
Well,
go
it didn't
around
work.
will be even
Nope.
better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. but I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
No one
These
says
are
to hit
precious
1.
additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
1.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door.
What about this button?
Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that,
I'm just
Stanley?
hanging out, dude.
That this video game can be beaten?
I don't know why you're getting sassy.
Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place
He's
is?
flexing his power over you.
Yeah.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
That makes
You're only
sense.
still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. Destroyed first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left.
Joel says, "Yo, your stream is back."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until a big boom and then
It really is just the internet goofing around. Spectrum taking the Spectrum
Will you cling
piss.
desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All
I don't know what
about
he's talking
joke.
about.
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
All right. It did it.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm getting any achievements. There's only 11 in the game.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
They are very
Stanley decided
silly.
to go to the
Yeah.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There are a few things that there are a few endings that are basically just impossible to even
Stanley
know
came
that
to
they
a set of
exist.
2 open doors. He
So
entered
you
the
have to have really just played this game to the point where you're just trying to find every little thing that you might be able to
Yet there was
exploit.
not a
Yeah.
single person here either.
I can imagine.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go
I was
up to his
hoping there was a
bosses on coming
broom
to
closet
staircase.
ending.
Stanley walked upstairs
No.
to
Where
his
Chris
boss's
finally
office.
exits the broomed closet.
No.
Here's the door. Just go.
I appreciate it. How the hell do speedruns work in this?
What do you mean?
Well, there's different endings.
The only ending that counts is the one where you do everything the narrator tells you in terms of speed run.
I guess they had to come together and decide that.
Well, no, that's the
Stanley
only
walked
way
straight
the
ahead
achievement
through the
counts
large
it.
door that read, "Mind control
Because
facility."
one of the achievements is to beat the game in the fastest amount of time possible. Because there aren't really any ways to bug out the
The lights
game.
rose on
Yeah.
an enormous
So-
room packed with television screens.
Why aren't you
What
fighting
horrible secret did this place hold?
Greens in that
Stanley
one
thought
game?
to himself. Did he have the
Because I
strength
streamed it
to
3
fight?
times and I'm good.
The Koreans?
Yeah, he was saying that he was
Now the monitors jumped
in his
around.
mind that's
Their
what
true
it seemed
nature
like.
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the
But now he's
building.
talking about Beautiful
Stanley's
Joe.
coworkers.
Oh.
The lives of
No, I
so
got
many
tired of fighting
individuals
super
reduced to
villains
images
and
on
being
the screen.
superhero man and
Stanley,
gimmick
one
fighter
of them,
game.
eternally monitored in
Is-
this place,
just got frustrating.
meant nothing. This
And Ryan wanted me to give
mind
this
control
game a
facility,
whirl.
It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been
Oh,
manipulated
600.
to accept it blindly?
It's actually a relatively small
No,
company for how
he
big the building
refused
is.
to believe it.
I suppose.
It's not a lot of employees.
Yeah, they could do better. Maybe, like,
It was unthinkable.
they could
Wasn't
hire
it?
like 300
Was it
double
even
people.
possible? Had he truly spent his entire
Double
life
people?
Yeah.
What the fuck is double people?
It's 2 people but 1 body.
But here was the proof, the heart of the operation.
What good would that
Controls
do?
labeled with emotions, happy or sad.
Person
or
1 would work a full 8-hour shift, and then person 2 would like come online and be like, "Wow, my body's fucking tired. Can I go home?"
His past began to sink
You know.
Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible
They just
power
kinda
over another human life.
Twice the amount of people
For
but 1
he
body.
would dismantle
Good.
the controls
We'll figure it
once
out.
and
I did it.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Should have just
Was it over?
that should have just ended the game.
It would be funny.
He had won.
You did
He
it.
had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened,
I don't even know where I
Stanley
am.
reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed
Ah,
into the chamber,
beautiful,
he
beautiful
realized
out.
none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Hey, you got the
No
you
longer
can't
were
jump
anyone
and the
telling
get
him
your
what
first
to
achievement
do
achievement.
or how to feel.
How do you get the you can't jump
Whatever
achievement?
life he lives, it
I
was,
just finished the game.
and
Oh.
that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
His office just connects directly to this nice countryside.
I don't know how I got here.
Yeah. That's okay, though.
But now I am here.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Hey.
So that's what's considered the true ending.
Yeah.
You really do suck at telling stories.
Me?
No, him.
Oh.
My stories were way better. Oh, right.
He almost went to
Just
button
a
heaven.
step through this door,
My-
Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
So, do you want to know another obscure ending, or do you want to go? We should just go to the new content, huh?
Yeah. I can do either. You can tell me about the obscure ending.
It's pretty short. You can actually jump out the first window on the left.
What?
Yeah,
You mean the first window on the left?
right there.
Oh.
No matter
Yeah,
how hard
you can
Stanley
mess around
looked,
on the
he couldn't
chairs
find a
here, and
trace
one of
of
them
his
will eventually let
co-workers.
you up if you run at it at the right angle. And then I think it has to be the one in the corner over here by the potted plant.
Oh.
Yeah, this one. I think you can get up on it.
Wow. Ah, there
Yeah.
we go.
And then
Oh, yeah, there's a little... I see it. Wait, no, that's just the edge of the desk. That's weird. How the fuck do you run out... Oh.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he
I
heard
would
this
never
narration
assume that.
and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure
That's
and
true.
its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
It is.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
Give me the 1 to 5
Okay,
buttons.
I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
If you keep saying no, he'll just let you sit here longer, so.
Maybe you could have expanded on this content.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now. You could have done it just
Yes,
then.
Joel, we have
Now
seen
would
the
also be
It's
an
Mayhem
appropriate
video.
time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game.
Oh.
Just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain. There once was a man named Stanley.
So he wants me to
who people
do it?
considered
Yeah, he wants you to restart the game.
Oh.
He's like, well, if you don't like it so much, fine.
not
Why don't you restart it yourself?
Yeah.
particularly gangly. What Stanley
I
liked
love that
most was
video.
buttons.
Yeah,
He pushed them like some
I think it's
kind
got
of
it's got some humor to it.
all
I
day
get it.
in a meaningful way.
Okay, let's find that new content.
Yeah. Oh, a phone.
Is it my phone?
No. It's the one that's got the little red light on.
What phone has a little red light on?
Right there.
What?
Right there.
Oh,
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
was that the message?
Yeah.
Huh. I thought it was getting to it.
Nah.
It's my ringtone. Oh boy.
It's not your ringtone. It's ma'am.
That's true.
All right. Here we go.
New content? What does that mean? New content.
Oh. Oh. Guess they set that up.
There's no going back, Chris.
Well, no
This
going
will
up.
forever change this game.
Will it?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Wow.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable
Jesus,
was a video game released in
2013.
2013
Yeah.
on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Cool.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Did they add guns?
Yeah.
Please step
Wait,
inside
no.
and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
It's gonna be the same stuff, but different.
Yeah.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning.
I like
of a
that he's not in
mesmerizing
on it.
adventure.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what it is either.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
All right.
I have to must say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if, oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content.
Starts
Stanley.
writing his review 10 seconds into the game.
Yeah. Like, this just seems like the old boss's office bit. Ah.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Oh. I can jump when I'm in there?
Yeah.
Ah. Oh my god.
You only have 30 jumps remaining.
I can jump in here. Ah.
Chris, you're using all your jumps.
Yeah. I don't need them anywhere else. Jump circle. Yeah. Aw, good content. I finally got to jump in the game.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
I hope not.
Another elevator.
That was almost too much, dude.
Initial impressions of this
I'm
game
glad
are
you
not
played through the
positive.
base game
It's
before you
just
got to
elevators
this, all
and
right?
jump.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
That's
Hell,
true.
I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more. Very good.
Of course there's more.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Okay. Room with a bridge. Ah.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking...
You built
right
your own
now at
house.
these achievements,
I
and
am
it's
the new
hard to believe
content.
One of them actually says, test achievement, please ignore. What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
I'm gonna find you on
It's my
Twitter.
fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks.
That's what the game is about.
Having a great time together, like always. What do you say, friend?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. All right. So now everything's different forever.
Yes.
Oh,
Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
Yeah.
I want to show you something.
Go in the vent.
what if I don't?
Oh. Well, you just go back to the regular game?
Oh.
Wow. The coffee nut.
I knew this was a real game.
Chris, what if you had the ability to turn any liquid into dog water? But like covertly.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I could stop a vehicle.
It's turn all of its gas
Yeah.
into dog water.
Even though it's called gas.
Yeah.
Liquid.
Turn all the
You remember
oil
how
into
cheap and
dog
unsatisfying
water.
Mhm.
Ultra deluxe content turned
Somebody I
out
don't
to be.
like and they're
Got me
about to
thinking
take a
about
drink of their
how
coffee
much
brand
better
coffee,
the
dog
Stanley
water.
Parable
Yep.
ought to be. So I made something special.
I'd just
and
stand
tucked it
outside of a
away here
Starbucks
for
all
you
day turning
developers
drinks
on
into dog water.
Just our little secret.
Yeah.
Take a look.
Oh, it doesn't look like a lot, Mr. Stan. This is pretty good. Ah, look at that.
Yeah.
Different assets. You made it look like
I call it the memory zone.
Oh.
It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences
How
like
wholesome.
the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Wow. I love the memory hole. Oh, it's a picnic basket.
Yeah.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2014
No.
when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then,
It's not even the Stanley Parable artwork.
waste.
It's like Microsoft Office or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, like it looks like an Adobe product.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, I remember these.
I remember when Stanley Parable was on National Geographic.
Also, shapes.
Yeah.
Exclusive. Lenny Smith talks about his new box. Good. Hate time.
Postcards.
I remember. Gotta get a card that exactly that.
Yes.
Buy on Steam. The Last of Us.
Good.
Excellent. Okay. Ah, good old fake CRT.
The demonstration copy.
Ha! Yeah.
I gotta fire up my game and cash that in.
I mean, but you can't. You have to wait another year, don't you?
I don't remember.
You said that they added another year onto it.
You're right.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they're just going to keep adding it on just to mock the idea of getting all achievements in this game.
Yeah. One day they'll run out of patience, though.
Ah, yes.
So nice of them to put a picture of you dead. Little Stanley!
Look at him. Is that is that Florence and the Machine?
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Ah.
Like the stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote,
Did they actually put the
"We're so many
a real
times
review in here?
Yeah.
than games end up less than any form of art. Stanley Parable starts and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the
Look how the ad is still
anymore.
there.
Yeah.
Husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Wait, there's an hour of that? I didn't get to experience that. That's a bit strange.
Oh my god.
Oh, the original remake. What does that mean? What does that mean?
It originally released as a mod of Half-Life.
Oh.
So they're talking about when it originally became a standalone game.
Here's
Gotcha.
another moving passage, this time
Ah.
from GameSpot.com. The The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content.
It still
It
doesn't
just
have any
needed
new
to be
content,
left
really.
alone.
But it also
Spend the
does at
rest
the
of
same
time
time.
collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Still doesn't really have any new content, but I think this passes. Ah, yes.
Boring.
Dom's famous carpet textures.
Good.
6 royalty-free designs. Grass trial version.
Good.
Remarkable.
The serious room. Oh yeah. That's the ending you get if you try to activate cheats.
Oh. How do you activate cheats?
You bring up the console and do like SV Cheats 1.
Oh. That's clever.
Yeah. Yeah, they put you in the serious room and tell you how serious cheating is.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh, God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's being collecting down here.
Uh-oh.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Are we just gonna walk into Firewatch?
Kind of feels that way.
But I do like this. They found another way to make the game about the game.
Yeah. Oh, there's a review on the ground.
Oh.
Wow. I think it says not recommended.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I was going to say there's only one thing it could say with that, but I still couldn't figure it out. Ah.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good,
They put their names in it.
Prefers non-linear games. This preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy, Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm
Little
preachy.
bit.
Honestly, you can. Oh goodness, this is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it. Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure.
I'd say you're not very
Like I let
brusque.
these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remember.
I don't know. I would let him narrate my life.
Oh, some more reviews. Got them all boxed up. Oh, that one's not even legible.
No, it's upside down too.
Yeah. We're off to the junkyard. Ah, here we go.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Do we gotta go make it?
Yeah. Oh. Let's make a skip button.
Oh boy. What? The fuck? The hell? Okay.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on.
I'm glad you delivered it rather than
Stanley Parable
you know, the
is
people
a
who made the
for
game.
people.
All they made was a
People
jump
in
circle
silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going
and
to
2
do.
elevators.
Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up.
All
Go
they
ahead
made.
and
They didn't
me
make
shut
any
up.
of this.
Here, we'll pretend that
We're in the
I just
memory
begun
hole.
an
That's
interminable
right.
monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably,
He's right.
all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, no, until. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue
Yeah.
full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games.
Yeah.
I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice.
Honestly, I'm
That is to say,
curious.
if by articulating a choice you've already made, you
But
bring that
I
choice into
about
being,
what he's gonna
then by
say.
making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more?
It's about
not
half
this kind of
nonsense.
person, and in fact,
Yeah.
do the
Yeah.
opposite.
Okay.
You see, it could well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But it
Nobody talks back. Nobody responds.
Again, I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we
The
can
door
say
is gone.
goodbye to it and just...
Oh.
How do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
Nobody talks to you.
I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking, and you saying nothing.
Ah,
Would
he's
you think
aware.
that it's
Yep.
exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't
Go ahead and
even
tell me
close,
why.
Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley, not the outcomes.
Yeah.
I
not the
wonder if
story. None of
anybody
that matters
has
to me.
sat through
I'll
all
give
of
it all
his
up. I'll
dialogue
give up
here yet.
every brunt
I know
of
the
the
first
path.
one just
I'll
loops.
burn my story to the
Oh,
ground.
okay.
One single
I don't
thing I need,
know
and
if it
all I
ever
can
gets
see
to the
now
end
that I
here.
need it more than anything is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just a fiction. Was I scared of that all along?
Now all the lights are going to be out.
Hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through.
You're
I've
gonna
had
take away the
so
skip
much
button?
time,
Gonna
I
take
stopped
away my
keeping
power?
track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel.
No? You good? Alright. Okay. Oh.
So it's been like 5 years now, apparently.
Oh.
Like
The smoke detector's battery is dead?
Yeah.
Well, don't beep like that when it's dead. Oh, the clock fell. I could have been paying attention to the clock to see how much time was actually passing. Now it's
And the
broken.
clock is dead.
Yeah. Let's just get past this.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said,
I guess he showed back up to hang out.
He was just monologuing to himself.
Yeah.
It's like he doesn't notice for the 2 seconds that you're actually there.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Ah.
End is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
They brought it back.
End is never
Yep.
the end, is
Does he
never
ever
the
say that in
end,
the base
is
game?
never the
No.
end, is
Oh.
never the
They should have kept the jump button.
You spent all your jumps.
Yeah, but they could have made the circle the world.
Yeah, but you spent all your jumps.
Yes, but if they made the circle the world, they could have let
Oh,
me.
there's a hole.
They could have let me have more jumps. What do you mean there's a hole?
Well, there's a chunk of the ceiling on the ground.
Oh yeah,
so-
there's that, but there ain't no hole. If I give it some time. There we go.
The skip button's power is terrifying.
Yes. There's a shitty Adam Sandler movie about that.
Aw. Hey, there's berries we can eat. We can survive.
I have never once needed to eat or survive.
That's true.
Skip this part.
Oh?
Okay, we're getting somewhere now. Skip this part.
It's just the howling of the damned outside. Things no longer recognizable as human now inhabit the earth.
Yeah. They're all just giant crabs.
Yes. Everyone is a green cumulon.
Whoa! Oh, hey. I guess the memory zone got a little goofed up.
Wow.
Go to the other side. Oh, wait. Can I skip this part? No.
No. The grip of the button has been broken. You are a free man.
Oh, but not free enough to walk on this.
No. You are now Paul Atreides.
I really am the Dune.
Get ready to look for worm sign.
I guess I reached an ending.
Yeah.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The new content.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Okay. Good.
Are you ready for the new content?
We're almost out of time. Ugh.
Yeah, we probably don't have enough time for the new content.
How much is there to the deluxe edition?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
That speaks well.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The
yeah.
original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy.
Okay.
So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Okay.
It wasn't an expansion.
It was a sequel.
Yes, you
Yep.
see, isn't this far superior to a measly
Was it,
re-release with a
though?
few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with
Was
a
it, though?
fully-fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions.
Ah,
This
Coke
is
2.
what fans
Taste
have
the
truly
sequel.
been asking for.
Sip.
Yeah. Whiz Fizz.
That's what I want to name my beverage if I had one. It would just be
Sip.
called Sip.
Yeah. No, all the way to say 2.
Yeah.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2...
I like how the
That's
Stanley
artistic
Parable 2
statement
exists in this
right
hyper-modern
It's
office.
future-oriented. It screams
Yeah.
progress, innovation, and long-term franchising potential.
I like how it exists in DLC.
Yes.
The sequel can only be accessed by playing the new version of the first game.
Yeah.
They're back. 2 doors. Oh, thank God. God, I would hate to work in a
God, this would be like playing, like, they came out with the Elder Scrolls 5, and it was just Oblivion again, but as soon as you die, your guy comes to in the cart, and the guy's like, "You're finally awake!" Be like, what do you mean?
Yep. I would hate to work in a place like this because I would probably not like anybody who works there.
Man, I remember delivering to, like, the super high-end offices in Austin. There are places that legitimately look just like this. There was a programming place that I delivered to, and they had this big cart. It was like, I don't know, like, it would be like from here to your laptop and then make a square out of that from, like, my side here.
Damn.
And it was up to, like, your shoulders.
Yeah.
And it just held, like, 4 different kegs and a thing full of cups. and you could just push it around the office and drink beer with it. Yeah, they had a rolling bar that you could push around, and everyone that worked there could just drink whenever they wanted.
Jesus.
Yeah, like they had they had a movie theater with like one of every game console ever created in it. Oh my god, dude. They had so much fucking crap in that place. It had to have cost an absolute fortune.
What the fuck do they do there?
There was a programming company.
All right.
It was just like, yeah, you don't need to be sober to code, so whatever.
Oh yeah, Scrum.
Yeah.
Fair point.
The being.
Who took the red marker? Me.
The prequel to the Stanley Parable 2 is the
Sequel to the Stanley Parable is the prequel to the Stanley Parable 2 is the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Very
Oh, the show floor.
becoming. Okay. We're coming off the new content bus.
We're going to the Stanley Parable 2 Expo.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait.
What?
Hold on for a second. Look up a little bit.
Oh, my God.
Hold on. Oh.
Is it working?
It goes to the StanleyParable2.com.
Okay.
Welcome to the official website of the Stanley Parable 2. Oh, it's... Oh, Jesus.
What?
It's got a video.
See there, Timmy. What's that you're enjoying? Why, it's breakfast, of course. Everyone loves breakfast. But did you know that breakfast is getting a sequel? That's right. It's called Lunch. And Cook's awaiting the lunch. Everything breakfast was. And more. With a little luck, we may have a trilogy series out of it. Say, you know what a sequel is, don't you, Timmy? Why, sequels are the world's way of clinging helplessly to the past. We all want more of the things we love, and we're all afraid of change, which is what makes sequels so popular. New ideas are dangerous to me, and they can lead to early aging. This eager-minded young thinker is just 29 years old. That's why we have sequels, to keep us couched in the familiar and the comfortable. Sequels are the bedrock of a healthy, functional society. And if you
Oh
look
my
around,
God.
you'll find them everywhere you go. For instance, this man is developing a sequel to the automobile, which we'll call the vertical automobile. It's a useless, impractical invention.
Yeah.
And in 2 days' time, the man will be publicly stoned to death for his crimes against gravity. Not all sequels are
Good.
heretical nonsense, however. Here's the man who invented breathing, which is the sequel to suffocating and dying a slow death. Even your parents are getting a sequel to me. Their names are Rob and Jessica, and they'll be taking care of you once your original parents are sent back in time to fight a secret war for the government. Sequels can be very fashionable. This young woman
This is
wearing
just
5
insane.
shirts at once, which is the sequel to wearing 4 shirts at once. Look at Becky over there, wearing only 2 shirts at once. Get with the times, Becky. In fact, there is only one single thing in the world that isn't a sequel. It's this. We don't know what it is or why it exists, but it's the prequel from which all sequels are derived. And just like everything else, the Stanley Parable is getting a sequel too.
Oh.
We all know, of course, that it was your favorite game as a child. Don't you remember those long, lazy afternoons you spent playing the Stanley Parable? Watching your precious youth fritter away hour after hour. We've all wasted our childhoods in one way or
I hope this video is an hour long.
enough to get to waste yours on
It's
the
10
Stanley
minutes.
Holy shit. I knew it was gonna be too fucking long.
which is like the sequel to a child. And as a man, you want manly things like taxes and cheating at baseball. You need a man's video game, Timmy.
Right, and I think...
That's why the Stanley Parable 2
Look at...
it's as manly as video games can get. And if you don't believe me, let's look at the burly hunk of a man who's responsible for the game. Huh, here he is, hard at work. His name is Gregory Eightpack.
Should I just link this to you later?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Gregory is what we call the
All right.
guy.
This is good.
All right. Do you want me to hold off on the expo?
Sure.
I don't know if I want to play this again next week. It's definitely not quite my kind of game, but man, it's amusing. Ugh. Oh, goodness. Ugh. No screenshot.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is. Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No.
You were
No,
gonna pick that
I've made my
anyways.
decision, we're moving on.
Oh. Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see about this one. I like achievements. Okay, pull the lever. Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you.
It's a pretty
It's as
intense
simple as
machine.
that.
I mean, you don't know how hard it is, man.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy
Oh,
the
it's not the
hordes of
sequel.
ravenous fans all over the world who have
Not
been
yet.
uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Good.
Well, he's never broken a promise yet.
That's right.
Probably.
Video game companies always mean what they say when they say it in public.
102% of the time.
Yeah.
Like a gamer.
That's right.
Well, all right.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
That's new. All right. Yeah. Well, it's about what I expected. The DLC stuff was not.
So, when I said that this would change everything in the game, there's an item here
Oh.
that once you pick it up, it will start appearing in every playthrough, like
Oh.
right at the beginning. And if you are holding that item while you do anything, it completely changes what you do.
Is it that?
Yes.
I figured.
Yes. The bucket completely changes every ending in the game, and not by a little.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, because it all becomes about the bucket and not Stanley anymore.
That's too much for me.
It's amazing. I haven't even seen everything yet, and it's just, I can't even believe that they put that much in there.
That is too much for me, man. I don't think I could do that.
Well, fair enough.
I am I am glad to have seen more of this game in my own time. Cool. What? Oh, I got the jump circle here.
Yeah,
But I used all my jumps.
you used all your jumps.
Yeah, so. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for this one then. I don't plan on coming back to this, but I don't know. We'll see.
There's definitely another 3 hours of content
Oh,
left.
of course. I know there is.
Easily.
I know. I can see that they did not skimp on this. They've had fucking 11 years. 11? 9. 9 years to do some stuff, and they did.
They did.
But, yeah. For the time being,
I'd love to know what the voice actor thinks about this game. Because he probably hasn't played it. But the things that they had him say...
yeah, no,
You know?
it seems like he's either really in tune with, like, their vision of the game
Yeah.
and what he's saying and why he's saying it, or he's a really good voice actor.
It strikes me that I feel like he's having a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, it does seem like that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one today. Another new game in a little bit.
All right.
Keep watching Spectrum. Get your shit together. I've had it up to here with you, so you know I'm a little peeved.
Yeah, it is pretty annoying.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. We'll be back after these commercial messages.